Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another DC review, and in this DC review I'll be covering the Batman Santa Claus crossover Silent Night issue 3 and issue 3 of J. Garrick the Flash. I'll now get things prepared and organised for the first one that I'll be reviewing. So as we begin, seeing that this is going to be the first one that I'll be reviewing, the Batman Santa Claus Silent Night issue 3. Does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? Sure enough it does, to which we do get to see these characters make an appearance, to which I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's now time to have a look at the internal art and also what's also happening story-wise with the characters, as we have a look around the beginning, middle and of course the end. So as the story begins, we have Hawkgirl turning up in London, as it looks like, I'm not too sure, are these the Fates that are meant to be attacking these particular people and also vehicles in the sky? And how are they working with the character of Krampus in the story? It's quite interesting to see this begin. So it's now time to move to the area of the middle. So as we start to jump towards the middle of the story, we get to see and encounter a bit of a big beastie. And I believe that this is taking place in Norway. And last but not least, towards the end. So as we start to jump towards the end of the story, we do get a bit of a reunion with many of the Justice League characters turning up in this particular story, along with many other supporting characters. And yes, last but not least, we have Damian Wayne being kidnapped by Krampus. So for the internal art, I give it an 8 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the area of the story. So first things first, does this story cover anything in relation time reference wise? No, it doesn't. Next is the area of locations, to which we have London, Norway and Greenland. The cast of characters consisting of Hawkgirl, Idiot Green Lantern, the female one who was in the YA novel. Don't even know what they're doing in this universe. I didn't even recognize who the hell they are. I understand what the writer's trying to do, to try to give them, I guess, more appearances. But I just didn't know the character's name, but we did get to see Wonder Woman. We also got to see members of the Bat family once again. Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle, Superman, Miss Martian. We also encounter an elf in this particular story. Of course, the return of Santa, Krampus, and last but not least, the character of Green Arrow. For the overall story rating in this, I give it an 8 out of 10. Now it's time to move into J. Garrick, The Flash, issue 3. So, as we start to move into J. Garrick's The Flash, issue 3, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? Only in minor parts. It actually does, but the overall rating for it is a 6.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the internal art of the story, as we have a look around the beginning, middle and of course the end, and also what's happening story wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we end up meeting up with J. Garrick and members of the Justice Society of America, as they also take on the character of Mr. Elemental. As we advance a little bit further into the story, we move into the present day, as we also have Mr. Elemental being taken on once again with Judy Garrick. But with that, we also have J. Garrick not far behind to be there when she falls. And last but not least, a little bit towards the end, to which we get to catch up with a couple of the members that we saw in Stargirl, The Lost Children, to which we have Fair Play, and also Quiz Kid, which I really enjoyed seeing their appearances in it. And of course, we also get to see Mr. Terrific. So, moving into the area of the art rating, I give a 7.5 out of 10. And as I was looking through this a bit of a second time, I noticed that there was actually something very important that I actually forgot to mark down, because we actually get a bit of a comic reference. So yes, we do. Moving into the area of the story, do we get a comic reference? Yes, we do. To one of the Flash issues. I believe it was 794 or something like that, as to when it takes place. The next is the area of time, to which we have 1941 and the present day. Next is the area of location, to which we have Germany, and then we move forward to the future to the area of Terrifictech, run by Mr. Terrific. Cast of characters consisting of Alan Scott, Jay Garrick, Dr. Eternal, Dr. Elemental, Judy Garrick, the Boom, Stargirl, Mr. Terrific, Fair Play, Quiz Kid, and there was one other member connected to the JSA, but I didn't know who they were because they were not addressed in the story. But overall, for the story rating in this, I give an 8 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.